If you're looking for something fun for the whole family this weekend, you'll want to make Delavan your destination. This weekend is the Sky Circus on ice, and it's all free. The circus will have everything from kite displays and snow sculptures to snowshoeing and ice skating.
That's right. And Scott Fisher is with the Gift of Wings, a kite store, and Dave Sekeres is the GM of Lake Lawn Resort in Delavan, where this big winter festival, this Thrill Fest, is happening. Good to have you both here.
Good morning. Good morning.
How exciting. So this is, I mean, we've been having some beautiful weather, I think, you know, and this whole winter. It's fun to get out and do things like this, right?
It really is. And this is another kite festival, very similar to the ones that we do in May and in September, which you're familiar with. Only the difference is we're going to do this on ice, right in front of the Lake Lawn Resort on Lake Delavan.
There's a reason we live in Wisconsin, right?
That's right.
Because it's a chance to enjoy it.
We chose it.
That's right.
We could move if we didn't like it.
How does it work, taking the kite festival onto the ice? How does that play together?
Well, it works really well. What we do is we make sections for our performers. In our kind of kite festivals, what we do is we bring in professional kite performers from all over North America. So we rope off certain areas. So we have an area for our kite performers, like the Chicago Fire Kite Team, 7-member team. They'll be flying their kites in unison to music, sort of like the Blue Angels, only with kites.
Wow.
And then we have a section where we have the giant kites. Yves Laforet, the Canadian Dream Team, is coming in again from Montreal. And they'll be flying a kite that's 150 feet long, 50 feet wide.
My gosh.
And we hold it down with 4,000-pound line.
It's amazing.
Wow.
And then we'll have a section for Learn to Fly. The Kite Whisperer, and this year the Kite Whisperer is Jim Koska.
Okay.
And Jim will be teaching people how to fly a kite, whether they have a kite or not. We'll have kites out there for people to try out. And then our favorite, Connor Doran, is coming into
from
town.
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. And he'll be performing outdoors, but the neat thing about Lake Lawn is that we can perform indoors. And he actually flies kites, very similar to one of the kites we have back here. There he is. And he'll be flying indoors on Friday night, Saturday night, and Saturday and Sunday during the day. So it's going to be a great performance for everybody.
It's so beautiful to watch him. I mean, if you haven't seen him, he's a sight to see.
It's like dancing.
Yeah,
It really
so
is.
beautiful.
Yeah,
For sure.
it really is.
It's a pleasure to have Connor here at Lake Lawn Resort.
Yeah.
Because Lake Lawn Resort tries to put so many fun family events together throughout the entire year. And this is one of those events where we're working with the city of Delavan directly to have not only the kite festival, but also ice carvings, snow carvings, demonstration classes. That's going to be at the resort as well as downtown Delavan.
Celebrations of winter, if you will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what happens at an event like this is that the kids end up going, Mom, Dad, I need a kite.
Yes.
So then they can find kites. I've never seen kites like some of these that we've got displayed here. I mean, they're enormous, first of all, probably not as big as 150 feet.
Well,
long,
that's a really great thing, because people can come to the resort, and Gift of Wings will be selling kites at the resort for those folks that don't have a kite. And I should also add that our grand launch will take place at 11:30. And the grand launch is where we try to launch 400 or 500 kites all at the same time to Mary Poppins' Let's Go Fly a Kite. So bring your own kite if you have one. If you don't, buy one from Gift of Wings right there at the resort.
That's great. So the ice sculptures, because that's something I love. I just think they're so beautiful. Is there a theme this year for them?
Absolutely. The theme is going to be movie related. So
Okay.
any types of movies, just imagine what that will bring out with a variety of just talented artists.
Oh, I bet.
And being in award season right now, this is so appropriate.
Yeah.
And how much does all of this cost, gentlemen?
This is entirely free.
Absolutely. Free parking, free admission.
That's right.
We even have a trolley service that goes around Delavan. So anyone staying at other area hotels or throughout the city of Delavan are able to jump on that trolley to take them right to the festivities.
So neat.
What other activities are going on for families or kids?
Well, we will have the ice carvings, of course, and there's a contest, isn't there? For
Absolutely. There's a contest that will be based on the different artists and what they're able to put together. We also have the kite making classes.
That's right.
And then we have a large snow slide that we put together called the Blizzard Run. Blizzard Run for children.
Fun.
So, yes,
Wow.
fun.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Yep.
And this is pretty awesome. If you are going to be staying, you want to go out and stay, mention code LKITE when reserving overnight accommodations at Lake Lawn Resort or other Delavan lodging facilities, and you receive an additional 10% off
Absolutely,
the nightly
can't beat
rate.
that.
That's so great.
Yep.
It is nice because then
Make
you
a
can
whole
go out
weekend out of
there,
it.
stay out there, have a lot of fun.
Exactly.
And when people come in, they want to learn how to fly a kite. I mean, do you recommend starting with just a basic triangle kite, or can people start with something a little more fun and fancy?
Actually, people can start with things that are more fun and fancy. A single line kite like this is easy to fly. It's just as easy as a small kite, some of the kites that you fly. But if somebody wants to get something a little bit more advanced with the 2 lines where they can do tricks, or the 4 lines that Connor Doran flies, we have those as well, and we always give free kite flying lessons.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's so nice because then you can come out and truly enjoy it. And
Right.
who doesn't love it? I mean, it's like the childlike fantasy.
It totally is.
It is.
You know, even if people are thinking it might be too cold this weekend too, one good thing about at Lake Lawn Resort is we have a large in-covered walkway, so people can see a lot of the festivities right from the comfort of it being inside and enjoy some of the wonderful concessions too.
That's great. Okay, well, I want to make sure everybody's got all the information. Again, the festival itself is free, but if you use the code LKITE, you can receive an additional 10% off a nightly accommodation, as Holly mentioned, at Lake Lawn Resort or other Delavan lodging facilities. So make sure you take advantage of that for the Sky Circus that's going on Lake Delavan. Here, where you can find more, it's for this weekend, February 13th and 14th, and Lake Lawn Resort. Visit Delavan.com.